Hey guys, what's going on everybody? It's Mr. Samicum here and welcome back to PvP Tips and Tricks. This is going to be episode 2 in the series, and today we're going to be covering the fishing rod, guys, which is a really key part to your PvP. So make sure you listen carefully to this episode because it's probably going to help you the most, to be honest, out of the whole series, depending on your playstyle really. But yeah, I cover a lot of stuff in this video. So remember, if it did help, remember to leave a like below. It really does help. Thank you for all the support on last episode. We hit over 15 likes in 24 hours, which is crazy, guys. Crazy. So thank you for the support. If we can hit another 15 likes in that time, that would be absolutely amazing. And let's get on into the first tip. So the first tip here, guys, actually covers a lot of areas. So it's basically taking advantage of your fishing rods and knockback. So if you don't know, guys, the knockback on a fishing rod is really great. So obviously you can use this by, if you're chasing your opponent, you can knock them into nearby lava via the knockback of the fishing rod, knocking them in there. You can boost your teammates through water and also on land, although it's probably the most effective in water as everyone travels the same speed, and on land you're only able to boost them a certain amount while running. Another idea is you can even boost yourself, like boost yourself forward. You can quickly turn around fishing rod backwards, and this actually makes it so that you can run away from your opponents and basically boost them back to you, make them lose ground on you while you're still running away at the same speed. So another way that you could use a fishing rod to your advantage is actually by juking. So you can juke without a fishing rod, of course, but a fishing rod just makes it a lot more easier. So how you actually do this is when running through someone, when juking, just cast your fishing rod out and try to hit them. So obviously if the person you're trying to juke has a really good connection, this will knock them back slightly and then make them unable to hit you as you're running through them. So this is useful when you're like losing fights in SG, or you need to run away and regen in tight areas, and it just makes juking a whole lot easier. Alright guys, so the next tactic I'm actually going to show you is bringing in the sword with the fishing rod. Now this is really useful, and the fishing rod sort of acts as it kind of deorientates the enemy when you hit them. So this is called the fishing rod tactic. So basically how you do it is you cast out your fishing rod and then quickly switch to your sword and then start hitting your opponent. Now this takes a lot of practice to like master, because you've got to switch between your fishing rod and your sword really quickly in order to do this. So eventually you should get like a good pace going, and then you should be able to just cast your fishing rod out and then hit with your sword at the same time. And if you can, bring in critical hits to this, which we did last episode. So literally cast out your fishing rod and then you could jump into them with your sword, getting a critical hit as you come down. So I'm going to demonstrate this on Alloy right here. So basically he's just going to stand still, and then I knock him back, and then the sword comes in for a critical hit and it knocks him back, which means he's unable to hit me, and therefore I can just go in with him and just knock him back. And believe me, it might not seem like it works, but it really does in the long run. Like, it really does disorientate your enemy. So as you can see here, guys, from my point of view, Alloy knocks me back with his fishing rod, and I'm still swinging with my sword, but I'm unable to hit him because I'm now disorientated by getting hit by his fishing rod, and that allows him to come in with his hits and do damage to me. So near the end here, guys, I thought I'd just touch on something that a lot of you guys wanted to see, and that is like my inventory setup, because this really does matter, to be honest. It depends on your sort of play style, I guess, because I'm more of a rushing guy, I guess. I kind of rush in, and then until I get really low, I'm kind of a risk taker in SG, especially. But yeah, this is my kind of loadout for SG, I guess. I think this was a good time to cover it because, we got the fishing rod, and that really, impacts where you put it. But I do believe the best place for the fishing rod is slot number 2, because if you think about it, you can do everything with it. Like, obviously if you're used to scrolling up to get to the sword, then you might want to switch those around so you're used to that. But it's just also, look, you've got quick access to the sword, you've got quick access to the bow, and then you've got quick access to the flint and steel, which I prefer scrolling down for. If you prefer scrolling up for it, then you might as well put it there. But as well, in number 4, it's a good reaching spot to like get the flint and steel in your hand quickly and do that. But flint and steel will be the 4th episode, so you guys can look out for that. But yeah, and then in slot 3 I have the bow. Literally just like, I normally hold my fishing rod in my hand because, you know, it makes me feel safe. I can juke with it and stuff like that, as you saw earlier. And literally I can just switch on my bow quickly, turn and shoot. You'll see that again next episode. Covered the flint and steel. My food are just in these 3 slots because I feel like I've got 3 slots for like, you know, food and such like and stuff like that. I will fill these 2 slots if I either don't have any arrows or don't have any TNT. TNT is 9th slot, literally, because, you know, sword I can just scroll up, place it on the ceiling, place it on a half slab, anything like that. That's easy. And arrows just literally so I can see how many arrows I've got when I'm shooting them, like as they go down, so I have, you know, a good idea of how many I've got. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. But I just want to add here a quick little bonus clip. Alright guys, so the last and most important tip for using the fishing rod is make sure you catch your fish, guys, because, you know, you need your food in the survival games, and it's what the fishing rod's built for. Make sure you go catch some fish while you're out there. And yeah, hopefully this tips and tricks did help you guys out a lot, and it'd be really appreciated if you could leave a like rating if it did. Again, thank you for all the support on my videos recently, guys. I love you guys, and we will see you in the next episode.